How's it going, everyone? Brian Hoops here with Midwest Market Solutions, bringing you another installment of our internet video series. It is approximately June the 9th, 2014. I say approximately as I'm recording this early, and we'll put it in the can, so to speak, do a little bit of editing, and we'll get it put up on the website. But it should be right around June 9th. And we want to thank you for joining us on our internet video series as we continue to try and bring you some information to help you with your marketing and trading. Of course, any questions or comments you have is always appreciated. You can send them to our website, MidwestMarketSolutions.com. Get a hold of us that way. You can call me or send me an email. And maybe there's a subject you would like us to cover or talk about in more detail. Love to do that for you. And just have to reach out and contact me, and we'd be, as I said, glad to do that. Now, we talked about that. Let's talk about what we always talk about here. Risk of loss in trading and futures and options may or may not be suitable for each investor, and each individual must consider whether this is a suitable investment for themselves. Past performance, whether actual or simulated, is not indicative of future results, and that's going to be very important when we talk about our subject tonight. And trading advice is based on information taken from services and information sources we believe are reliable. We do not guarantee that such information is accurate or complete. Trading advice reflects our good faith judgment and may change without notice. No guarantee the advice we give will result in profitable trades. And of course, everything we talk about is copyright 2014 Midwest Market Solution. We talked about just a second ago about actual results being either simulated or actual historical strategies, and that's what we want to talk about tonight. I pulled up the website MRCI, and this is More Research's website. Now, what we're going to talk about tonight is seasonal studies, and we're going to look at some trades that More Research is putting out here for the month of June. Now, when we choose trades that we put on or marketing ideas, I don't think you can look at purely fundamentals, because fundamentals change rather quickly. You can't look at purely at charts, because technicals don't tell you the whole story. But you use a combination of fundamentals, a combination of the technicals, and another tool that we like to use when making determinations of what to do at a specific time is called seasonals. And seasonals are basically just a history or a study of history of how things have reacted in a predetermined time frame, or for example, we talk about 15-year seasonal studies. That means how the market has reacted over the last 15 years. Is there a pattern? One of the patterns that most people, I think, know of is grains go down after the 4th of July. The old trading rules, never be long grains after the 4th of July, because historically, seasonally, same thing, markets don't perform well. They usually go lower as the market prepares for harvest. So that's what a seasonal is how something has done previously or at a given point in time in the past. And so this website is kind of a plug for More Research. You can subscribe to their website, and it's a great tool because it gives you historical charts and all kinds of marketing information. We'll pull up a December cattle chart here, and you can see some trades that they've done over in the past. And pulling up December cattle here. This is a chart loading right now based off of the last 15, 5, and 30 years seasonal pattern for cattle. Okay, so we are following along here. Normally, you can see cattle make a high in March and April and then trend lower going into the month of June, which this year has not been the case, and so it's what we would call a counter-seasonal, or doing opposite of what the seasonal pattern is. Normally, cattle get higher into late June, July, into September, and all the way, sometimes cattle get even stronger based off the 30-year right before we get into first notice day and delivery period here. That's the orange. The red is the 5-year pattern, and you can see these markets pretty much follow what they've done 5, 15, or 30-year patterns. So it's a historical tool, and this is a great website to give us some information and direction on how things go or how things have done historically. Historically, gold usually performs poorly after Memorial Day. That is another historical pattern, historical tendency. And pull up the gold chart so you can take a look at it for yourself. Here would be Memorial Day right at the end of May. And you can see prices do turn lower from about where our cursor is. There's a better shot at right at the end of Memorial Day. Turns lower into July and then rallies again later August. So this is a seasonal pattern of a market that does poorly after Memorial Day. As we look at more research's website, one thing that I really enjoy from this website is they give you seasonal trades, and I pulled up the June trades here. And what this tells us is different markets, in this instance buying September cocoa, entry date of June the 2nd, and that is basically and what is the best day for this seasonal pattern to develop. They say June 2nd. Exit date would be June 28th, so they want you to buy September cocoa June 2nd, sell it on the 28th. If you've done that in the last 15 years, you've had 80% winnings. 12 out of 15 years have been profitable, and average profit in the trade is $671. You go back to this cattle trade, you're buying December cattle on June 15th, rallies until July the 6th, and at that point would be your maximum profit date. That's worked 14 out of 15 years, average profit $771. Now, we want to mention, that these are not the be-end all, but it does give you a guide or a roadmap that if you're thinking about selling December cattle on June 15th, that historically that has not been a great idea or has not been a very profitable trade. More research only lists trades that have worked with 80% accuracy, and sometimes we get 100% accurate trade, and we see that in October natural gas, buying on June 16th, selling on the 10th of July, 15 out of 15 years with a huge average profit, $5,553. So yeah, this is, I think, a great tool. We try and follow a lot of these trades. We don't usually just go with what they say, but we try and look for a market that's set up to rally. In this example, July corn, we know there's a seasonal down date around the 18th or a buy date in December cattle. We're going to look for opportunities to buy into that October, December cattle. Not exactly on the 15th, could be before or after, but it depends exactly what the market is doing. And we want to look at one more thing before we turn this loose here. They also have seasonal spreads, and that's another chart that I like. Is if you like to do spread trades, and sometimes these are nice trades to do, they give you some good ideas on seasonals. Here's one: you buy July hogs and sell August hogs June 9th, hold it for almost a month, 100% winning trades, 15 out of the last 15 years with average profit of $555. Now, not every trade is going to work perfectly or easy, but this is, as I said, a guide or a roadmap to things that you could be doing as far as spread trades or just outright trades. Give you one more tool in your toolbox of things to look for. We stay on top of these seasonals very closely. We have them in our daily newsletter. We don't give you the specifics, but you can either subscribe to more research or contact me, and we can talk about these specific trades that they're doing and how to take advantage of them. So with that, we're going to sign off, and we're going to bid you a great week or so until we talk to you again. This has been Brian Hoops for Midwest Market Solutions. Please contact us for any questions you have or things you'd like for us to discuss. Have a good one, everybody. Talk to you.